Yes, Isa, you are trying to call me?
Hello?
Yes.
Are you online? Are you live now?
Yeah, I thought you called me. I don't know. You called me and I'm not online. Yes, I am online. We are talking about chapter 5, verse number 44 in the Quran, where Allah, he says that he trusted the Jews and the rabbis to protect the Torah. Why Allah, he said that he trusted them to protect the Torah if they cannot protect?
You're asking why did Allah ask them to protect it if they can't protect it?
Yeah, why Allah he said that he gave the Torah to Moses, but he entrusted the rabbis to protect the Torah.
I don't see a problem.
Well, when I say a trust, what explain to me what trust mean? If I say I trust you, I give you $1 million and I trust you not to take it, what does that mean?
That you have confidence that I won't take it.
I trust you. Trust is a covenant only. A covenant is, you know, an agreement, but a trust, it's mean I put my trust on you. He put a trust, you know. He thought
he ordered them to he ordered them to preserve it.
he ordered them to preserve it. Thank you very much. But it says here the word trust. So he ordered them to preserve it, and he wanted them to preserve it, and in the same time he trusted them to preserve it. First of all, where Allah he ordered the Jews to preserve it? How this happened? Did Allah spoke to the Jews or only he spoke to Moses?
They know about it because it's in their book.
I don't understand. Did Allah spoke to the Jews or the rabbis, or he spoke only to Moses?
Allah only communicates through messengers and prophets.
All right, so Allah did not speak to the Jews. That's wonderful. So Allah did not even talk to the Jews, and the Jews did not say, hey, we accept. And so, and Allah, he made a decision that he will trust the rabbi on protecting his book. Why Allah he made such a promise to protect, to entrust the Jews if the Jews are not trustworthy?
Them not being trustworthy, that's their fault.
No, that's not.
But they have a responsibility.
That's not the problem, because this is the book of Allah. This is Allah book. When Allah he trusts me to protect his book, and then his book is lost, then this is his fault because he trusts the wrong person. If I give you the money, if I give you the money, listen. If I give you a money and I say to you, I want you please to give this money to someone you trust, and then you say, okay, I'm going to trust my friend, his name is Ahmad, and I will give him the money. I came to you after 2 months and you said to me, well, what I can do, Ahmad was a thief, he took the money. I will say to you, how you trust him then? So how Allah he trust the thieves?
Yeah, like I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You're trying to say that Allah thought that they were trustworthy, then he found out that they were not.
Obviously, this is what it says here.
I mean,
it says he entrusted
your way
them.
of thinking is very
as long the word there is entrusted, okay.
It's their responsibility.
Yeah, but a trust means that I am confident that you are trustworthy. This is what a trust means. You don't give your trust. You don't give your trust for somebody is maybe. The word of trust have to do with being trustworthy. If I say to you, if I say to you, do you trust? Okay, if I say you, do you trust Allah? What does that mean? Explain to me. You trust Allah. What does that mean?
That I know that he's going to fulfill his promise. Of course.
You are sure? Do you know, or you are sure he will not betray you?
I am sure he would not betray me.
See, here we go.
And that's
so
my
the
point.
word, so the word of trust, so the word of trust. It says that he entrusted them. It says that he trusted them. He entrusted them to protection of the book. So he is sure. This is what you said to me. I am sure when I say trust, I am sure he will not betray me. So Allah, he entrusted the Jews on protection of his book. He gave them a special mission, and he trusted them only in that mission, nothing else. He entrusted them to protect the book. And yet the Muslims, they say to us that the book of Allah was corrupt. That's mean Allah trust was a hocus.
No, he said I gave them a trust. It's a big difference. I gave them a trust, and I trust
where it says where it says he gave them a trust. I mean, my friend, where is the word where is the word gave them a trust? What does that mean? Even if I give you a trust, it's mean I gave you a trust. If Allah says to me be decent, Allah he say what word is going to be. If Allah is God, if hold on, if I am a bad person and Allah say, Christian Prince, from now on you will be decent, can I go against the will of Allah, or I will be decent? I will be decent. So if you are saying to me he gave them a trust, that's funny. Allah he entrusted them. Istuhfidhu. So Allah he entrusted them in the protection of the book. Who? Only the rabbis, not all the Jews. The rabbis and the doctors of the law. So Allah he entrusted them, but the Jews, they were not trustworthy. So Allah he made the wrong decision. Therefore Allah cannot be God. And let me ask you a question. Let me ask you, how Allah he say he entrusted the Jews if he never spoke to the Jews?
What's the difference between trust? What's the difference between trust and entrust?
Trust and what? I don't hear you. Your voice is cutting.
There's a big difference.
What is the difference between what? Trust and what?
Trust and entrust. There are different words with different meanings.
Okay, here we go. Entrusted. My friend, first of all, I'm reading in Arabic. I don't read in English. This is your own translation. But however, when we say entrusted, what entrusted mean? What entrusted mean? What entrusted mean? What does that mean? We can go to Google right now and we can
search. You gave someone a trust.
Okay, here we go.
That means you gave.
Past tense. Hold on.
Entrust.
Okay. It says there, this is the dictionary. Okay.
You're not going to find that trust and entrust.
Assign the responsibility of doing something to someone. I have been entrusted with the task of getting him safety back. This is giving you an example. So it's about put something into someone, care or protection. So in Allah, if Allah he put What?
Thank you very much.
I don't hear you, Isa. Your voice is cutting.
Thank you very much. That's what I was saying. There's a difference between trust and entrust.
What do you mean? You persuade people to entrust their saving to you, which means if I put my money in the bank, I entrust the bank to save my money. Is that correct? The people who work in the bank, they are hired to do what? To protect my money. So I put my money in the bank because I trust them, not because they are not trustworthy. Do you take your money? Do you take your money to someone you do not know, except in the bank? In the bank, you know, because there's a protection. So you go and you have no worry. You put your money there and you go home to sleep. Why? Because you entrusted them to do that. For there is somebody is watching. There's government. There's etc. They cannot say we did not take your money. So Allah he entrusted the Jews, and entrust here is about trusting the Jews to do what? He trusted the Jews to do protection of what? Of his book. Here we have actually two questions. Why Allah don't want to protect the book himself, and why he depend in a bunch of rabbis who they can be sinners men to protect the book. Go ahead. Are you there?
Why are you questioning Allah about what he wants to do?
Why not? Because this is funny. Because this is my friend. Why I'm questioning? This is funny. You see how the Muslim when we put them in the corner, they say, "Why you are questioning, guys?" Did you hear the answer? Why you are questioning? Why I cannot question? I mean, this is silly. This is silly because if Allah he gave the job to protect the book to the Jews, and the Jews are not good to protect the book, it's mean he is a part of the conspiracy to deceive us. That's mean he is the devil because he gave the book to protect it by the wrong one. So it is his fault, not my fault. We have the other guy trying to call. Hold on.